Hello and welcome to Geeks of the Roundtable Let's Plays. I am Tim of Not Another Reviewer, and with me is General Zilla from Retro Nightmares.
Hello.
And we are playing Dragon Warrior yet again.
The continuation of the grind.
Yep. How much, I'm not sure if I've asked you this, but how much experience do you have with the Dragon Warrior / Quest series?
Not very much. I played this one a little bit as a kid because it was one of the games that was actually sitting around at my grandparents' house. I never got very far in it for, this reason alone, for grinding.
Yeah.
I was always more floating towards the platformers that they had and all that.
Well, I think the funny thing about this one
As far as
Keep going, buddy, keep going.
I was just saying, as far as like the rest of them, the newer ones, I haven't had any experience with.
Okay. I think the funny part about this one is, if you took out the grinding, there wouldn't be very much left. There's very little, like there's lots of exposition. There's lots of exposition because the NPCs have a lot to say, but there's not a lot of gameplay. I mean, if this were a tabletop game, this would be the most boring tabletop game.
I already have problems getting into tabletop games too, so.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, my first experience with D&D was awful. Like, the DM sucked, my party sucked, the character they made me play sucked, and I was just like, fuck this.
Well,
they made me play a character that no. But recently I've been playing a Pathfinder every other weekend, and it's been good. That's actually what I was supposed to be doing tonight, but the weather got shitty.
Yeah. Yeah, we're supposed to have a storm all across the board. Okay, I think this is where I want to fight some enemies to get some gold. Yep, this is where. We kind of came up with a strategy the last time, is if there's something that looks scary that it might hurt us, put it to sleep. And so far that's worked quite well, so shit. Well,
seems like a good route to take.
Yeah, until now, actually. Nah, still killed it. Because right now our goal is to get 7,700 gold. So that we can get
What are we trying to buy?
Magic armor.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah, we managed to progress quite a bit, but then whenever we went into that town in the desert down there, we got murdered. Like, immediately. Holy fuck. Actually, this thing might put a hurting on us. I don't think I've seen one of these yet. Oh, no, we got it. Oh, very nice. That gives a lot of both experience and gold. But that's a little too hardcore to try out too many times.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, staying around this bridge is going to be... Whoa. I have never seen one of these either. Fuck is this?
The hell is that?
It's a
Just looks like a... Is it a scorpion?
Yeah, it's a rogue scorpion. I don't know what that means. It hurts. It hurts really bad. Actually, let's try putting it to sleep. The spell will not work.
You're getting very sleepy, Scorpion.
Fuck. This is bad. This is really bad. Because he hurts. He hurts really bad.
Is he poisoning us or anything like that?
I don't think there is poison in this game. That would be terrible, though. Oh my god! Alright. Oh, we killed him. We killed him. We did it. I don't know how we did it, but we did it. And now
Yeah, that was getting pretty rocky there.
Yeah, and we're almost entirely out of MP, so now we have to go back.
He was so much harder than the knight, and yet he gave us less experience and less gold.
Shit. Yeah. Well, I think it was because he was stealth. That probably had something to do with evasion, so it kept reducing our attack efficiency or something. I don't know. Yeah, it's just that much of a difference, because first we're fighting all those badass things, and then 2 steps away is a magician that just ran the fuck away. And, like, the magic dragon that we can just destroy.
Were status elements on any of the NES games? Because I feel like RPGs didn't get that deep until around the SNES, but I could be mistaken.
Oh no, the original Final Fantasy had them. I'm pretty sure Ultima had them. I don't remember. Actually, I don't think it did. No. But I know for a fact Final Fantasy had them.
Okay.
Probably the D&D NES games that came out had them, because, you know, the D&D rules had them and stuff.
Oh, yeah. Okay. But I didn't get into RPGs until I was just around 12 when I first beat Final Fantasy VII, and then I went on to play a lot of other RPGs that were just miles and miles better.
Yeah.
But, you know, as much crap as Final Fantasy VII gets, I like it for getting me into the genre, because it made me go get a Super Nintendo and start playing a bunch of those RPGs like
Right.
Chrono Trigger and all that stuff.
I don't really see Final Fantasy VII getting a whole lot of flack other than from me. Oh, it appears we have another viewer. We have a viewer. Other than you watching there.
Who goes there?
The chat box works. You can use it. You can talk to us. Especially with this game. We need a lot to talk about. You know, questions are good. I don't know. And they left. They're like, fuck this. I don't want to participate.
That son of a bitch!
You're like, fuck. I don't want to fucking have anything to do with this shit. Fuck you. Ask questions? No.
He just wanted to watch Dragon Warrior. He didn't expect to be targeted.
Fine then. Well, I wish you would just come back and watch it, because there's this weird thing called viewer minutes, and I'm not sure what that means, but it'd probably help us in the long run with, like, popularizing our live stream channel. And we cheat too. We cheat very badly, because we do long live streams, and every time if there's someone else participating in it, they're watching it. Like, even though they're a part of it, you're technically watching this right now, according to live stream servers. So whenever we get a bunch of people in one live stream, it looks really good.
Yeah, numbers are just everything in videos.
Yeah. Yeah, so the way we do this
In fact, I'll just...
What?
I'm just gonna put a link up on Twitter to let people know I'm streaming.
Yeah.
Maybe someone will come.
Yeah, you have better luck getting people than I do. I'll get one of the 2 regulars, but they've been increasingly busy lately. Oh my god. Oh yeah, this is a good one. We got a gold man. He gives us shit for experience, but he gives us a ton of gold if we kill him. And he doesn't put up much of a fight.
Well, that's always good.
Yeah. Well, not really. I mean, you really want the experience, but the gold's pretty nice at this point.
Yeah, I mean, if our main goal is to get ourselves some good armor, then
Yeah.
gold over experience at the point.
Yeah. But, you know, experience levels are always... Jesus! God damn it. Okay, we survived. I'm just gonna have to stock up on herbs. This is getting ridiculous. Of course, we start up again, and I immediately forget that I'm supposed to use sleep on all of these things to have a chance of survival. Oh, we got our viewer back, or you got us a viewer, or something. Welcome, viewer. Oh, we got another gold man, which is okay but terrible at the same time. Son of a bitch.
I think I know who the viewer is. He might be silent, but he is a viewer nonetheless.
Okay, alright. Okay. So we're gonna go back to the old tactic here. Yeah! Put that wyvern son of a bitch to sleep. Yeah, he's still asleep. That's actually how we beat the dragon, and I'm still pissed off about that. We put the fucking dragon to sleep and fucking killed it. God damn it. Fucking Dave making me actually do things in this game. He's like, what are we doing?
Strategy? Really? God.
No, it wasn't even that. Like, it was just like we were supposed to grind. We were supposed to have the magic armor already before we faced the dragon. And Dave's just like, fuck that. Let's just see if we can get somewhere. So he makes me go up against the dragon. He's like, if you die, it'll be hilarious, you know. But who... Oh, Jesus Christ. Spell will not work. The spell will not work. Of course not, because it worked before and it actually helped me. But anyway. He's like, let's just go see
Things aren't supposed to go right twice in a row.
I know. It's like, let's just go see what'll happen. Let's just go see. So we go. We put the son of a bitchin' dragon to sleep, and then we beat the crap out of it. Whoa! Jesus Christ, Zilla, you got some pull, man.
I summon the power of 2.
That you did. Now we just got to get one more, and we'll have most viewers at once that the stream's ever had.
Oh shit, son. Moving on up here.
Yeah, I know. Okay. We're just doing super terrible right now, I feel.
Well, we gotta make with what we can.
Yeah.
With a game as invigorating as Dragon Warrior.
Yeah. Honestly, I like this game. I have no idea why, because I should be sitting here and, like, being like, what the fuck? Why is this taking so long to do absolutely nothing? But I just don't care.
You have to save all your angst for Ocarina.
I don't have to save anything for Ocarina. It brings it out in me. That game just makes me so angry, just to the point of irrationality. And I keep getting, oh, it's because you're bad at the game. It's like, no, I can be terrible at a game and still fucking enjoy it. I do not enjoy that. Actually, I can think of an example of a game I'm terrible at and still love. Castlevania. I'm fucking awful at that game.
That's me with Ninja Gaiden. I love Ninja Gaiden, but I will die every time. Which is weird because I've beaten Dark Souls 3 times now, but I've never beaten a Ninja Gaiden game.
Yeah.
I haven't tried the latest one, but...
Oh, have I told you about the friend I know that has never had a problem with Windows Vista?
I don't think that exists.
What? Somebody who's never had a problem with Windows Vista? Well, there's apparently one dude. One dude. Here's a shout out to you, dude. You know who you are. I'm not going to say your name because I don't know if you'd want me to do that. But there's one dude. He has never had he claims to have never had a problem with Windows ME or Windows Vista. He also, that was the kicker that I just ruined. He also claims that he liked Windows ME and never had a problem with that either.
I have so many questions.
And you know what else he said to me very recently? He liked Castlevania 64.
I don't think this person exists. It can't.
This person exists. He does. He really does. Otherwise, I have no idea how I was getting around yesterday because he was driving.
Has he ever had car trouble either? Probably not.
What's that? Oh, no. He's constantly bitching about his car. The belt squeals. He thinks he's always paranoid that one day it's just going to not run anymore.
Well, it's either too tight or too loose, so... Yeah. You can never really tell which one until you have somebody check it out.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Killian's one of the people here. XP, I do agree with you. XP is a very good operating system. Just not graphically capable whenever it comes to newer applications. Windows 7 is a pretty good choice too. It seems to be in every other operating system thing with Windows. ME was trash. XP was amazing. Fucking Vista was trash. 7 was really good. 8 is fucking garbage. Which is actually kind of funny because they see Windows 8, like these are the staff members of Microsoft. They see Windows 8 as the new Vista. This is actually a quote from them. They see it as the new Vista. So hopefully whenever they're working on Windows 9, they keep that in mind.
Well, like, XP was great, Vista was terrible. 7 was good, 8 is terrible, so maybe 9, you know.
Oh yeah, and
hopefully they just don't be like, okay, it's terrible. So.
He uses 8 and he has no problem with it.
Well, I don't think it's so much people have problems with 8. People just don't like it. They don't like their desktop being like a tablet.
I have problems with 8 all the time. True that.
I don't use 8, so...
Oh, listen, okay. So if you ever get in a situation where you have to use 8, do not let it install updates automatically. Set it so it'll download them, but you get to choose when to install them. Because it had this nasty habit of starting the installs without telling you it was going to, and then making it so you'd have to restart and let it finish them, because basically everything on your computer would not work. Like, it would make all your programs be like, what the fuck is going on? That happened to me so many times, and then I finally found the setting to tell it to stop doing that, and now it's fine. Except for when you play an older game. Like, we're talking like a Windows XP era game, maybe. I think I had this trouble with Painkiller. Where, have you ever tried to adjust the resolution of a game on Steam?
Well, like, what do you mean by that?
Like
in Steam?
Like the resolution of... Like, you'll open up a game in Steam, and then you'll try to adjust the resolution of the game in the in-game menu. Do you have any trouble with that?
Not until I tried the demo for Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2.
Yeah.
For some reason, I use a 42-inch TV as my screen on my desktop.
Right.
And for some reason, the resolution will not go above 1280 by 720. Will not... it'll go lower, but it will not go higher.
Yeah.
And even when I open up the when I open up the CFG and try to edit it manually to
Yeah.
force it to 1080, it defaults to like 640 by 4 by like 360, some terrible resolution like that.
Yeah.
It both anchors and baffles. That's why I haven't bought it yet, because I don't know if the full version is going to do that, or if I just need to get it on my PS3. So
I'm kind of baffled by that because every time I try to adjust the video settings of a game from Steam, it'll crash the game. But with Windows 8, whenever the game crashes, like this happened with Painkiller, the game crashed. I managed to get back to the desktop. The task manager is visible, right? But whenever I go to click on the task manager, it's acting like I'm still clicking on the game screen. Like, I can remember Windows 7 and Windows XP, at least, pushing the task manager to the top no matter what else was there.
right.
Windows 8 doesn't fucking do that.
Well, that's inconvenient.
Yeah. Like, I want to know what the keystrokes are to end a program, because I can get there with my keyboard. I just can't click on it to get it to close the program, and that's the big inconvenience.
I just hate any game to where if you try to hit the Windows key, it just doesn't go to your Windows.
Yeah.
Like Dark Souls doesn't do that. I hit the Windows key, nothing happens. And even if I try to bring up the task manager, Dark Souls pushes it back and it acts like I'm trying to click on Dark Souls. It's the only game I have that does it.
Yeah, it's happened to me with multiple games. And I really do think it's because of Windows 8 being the way it is. Because, like, games that do that to it, that is not unheard of. But this happens with every game, every single one.
Oh, we've jumped up about 2,000 gold since I last
Yeah, since you were paying
looked down at the stream.
Yeah, we've been going pretty well. I mean, that 7,000 is pretty much in sight, you know? But you know what's great? Here's what we get to do after we get that magic armor. We get to come back over here, make our way to the next town, and then grind for more gold, because there's items to buy there. So honestly, I might not even just go to the next town quite yet until I get the armor, and then just get the gold now while we're over here. Because right now...
Yeah, we get some pretty good gold drops over here, so...
Yeah. And it's close to where we can get away from these monsters if they overwhelm us. Actually, I could probably check and see how much gold we're going to need for the next grind.
I think somebody just started.
Hmm?
I think somebody just started trying some everything.
I'm just glad we're not getting hit with, like, knights and that rogue scorpion. What the hell was that?
I don't know, that was so stupid.
I don't know. Rogue scorpion. I don't even know what that would be. That doesn't make any sense. So,
Well, scorpions already tend to not travel in groups, so every scorpion's a rogue scorpion.
yeah. Except they're gigantic, so they don't really need to be. They don't need. These ones don't need to be in a group because they pretty much. Uh oh. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'd explained to you what happened the last time we did Dragon Warrior when it was just me and Dave, but that would just be me reiterating something somebody just watched. Because I'm probably going to be putting these in playlists eventually, or have Mike do it. I'm not sure which one I'll do. I'll probably just have Mike do it. Just be like, take all our series and put them in playlists from beginning to end. Though come to think of it, I don't think... Have any of our series like I've actually finished games, or have we just skipped to other ones? I think I finished Super Metroid, and that was it. That was the only one of our series that saw a proper end.
Now, I guess the ones we're looking to end right now are Dragon Warrior, Ocarina, and Pokemon.
Yeah. But Pokemon's probably going to be a never-ending series because there's so many generations to go through. Though I'm going to have to find out how to...
Okay, so you're gonna... Okay.
Yeah, we're going to go through second generation, third generation, pretty much however many we can until we catch up to the current. The only issue I have is figuring out how to record from the 3DS for, like, what is it, 4th, 5th, and 6th?
The 3DS, you'll only need to worry about 6th generation. All the ones behind it can be on just a DS.
Well, yeah, that also is a problem. That's what I meant. Recording off the DS. There's actually Go ahead. You sound like you were going to say something important.
I was actually breathing, but the only way I know of to record from a 3DS is that you can buy a reviewer system, but it costs like $500, and it has an HDMI port on the back that can plug into capture cards.
Huh. Well, I didn't know that existed. There was actually a capture card I was looking
Or something like that, but yeah.
Well, there's a capture card I was looking at that just runs USB out to, like, a computer, and you set up a capture program or something, but that sounds a lot easier.
Okay.
Because the thing with the capture card is you have to modify a regular DS and a regular 3DS. And I don't know about you, but I don't want to fuck up that procedure. So I might actually...
No.
Like, if this reviewer DS thing is only $500, and I know I'm saying only $500 like a crazy person, but if it's $500, I might do it, you know? I just gotta find where they're selling it.
I'll have to get with a buddy of mine because he was looking into buying one.
Yeah.
Just so he could play it on his TV, though.
Yeah. Actually, for that reason, I have to get another PSP here soon. I have a Model 1000, and the 2000 and 3000 have a way to record out to a TV. So, spoiler alert, within the next 2 years, I'm going to be reviewing a PSP game.
Well, alright.
And
my plan in the near future is to actually move on to like Xbox and PS2 at some point.
Yeah.
Because I think 2 generations back can be preceded as retro at this point.
Yeah. I would think so. Why not? I review everything, so I can't really... Though I think that kind of hurts me in the long run, because my scope is so large as to what I review. Because I'll review, computer games, console games, old ones, new ones. I've gone back as far back as Nintendo. And I've even considered going as far back as Atari. But, like, I go back to Nintendo, and then there's, like, PC games and all this other shit. Like, I've considered trying to find a niche just to do of that, but it's boring and gimmicky, and I don't want to do it. Not to say that people that do it are bad, it's just because I know you do the Retro Nightmares, Angry Video Game Nerd does retro. Like, the people I look up to do that, I just don't really want to.
I had the funniest comment the other day.
What's that?
Well, I don't know if it was funny. He was trying to be mean, but I just sort of saw it as funny. He said, "Wow, I can't believe I found someone worse than the irate gamer." And I was like, "Okay."
Oh my god. How could anybody even think that?
Like I said, I just found it funny.
Yeah. I can tell you that you're not, like... Wow. That's somebody who doesn't know what the fuck they're talking about and just trying to hurt someone. That's just not even logical.
I feel honored. It's my first troll.
No. Oh. Listen. That's you're doing good.
I'm sure
at
you've
that.
had a few.
Oh my god. Listen, I've had so many and I have so little of a viewership that it's kind of surprising that this has happened already. But I've been torn apart for my reviews of like Echelon Book 1, for Fable: The Lost Chapters, for Chasing Amy. Oh my, Batman Returns even people are getting pissed off about. Jesus. Though actually, I think my favorite one is Echelon Book 1 right now, because that's the video that's tearing up the charts. But ever since, like, I've been getting some vitriol on it, but ever since I acknowledged that people kept saying that Echelon Book 2 fixes a lot of things that were bad about Echelon Book 1, and I said I was going to review it, now it's less people insulting me for my opinions of Echelon Book 1, that it's more people explaining to me how good Echelon Book 2 is going to be. So, yeah, here we go.
Yeah, that's funny how some people justify. It's like you'll tell them, it's like, okay, I hate this game, and then you're just like, well, I'm gonna play the next game. It's like, okay, well, that game is much better. It's okay if you hate the first game now.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
Yeah, I should, and I keep getting told that I should review Fable 2 and 3. It's like, why? I mean, maybe one day, I guess.
Well, yeah. I mean, as far as like, are people telling you like 2 and 3 are better? Because I'll agree that 2 is a little better, but
well, they're
like,
telling me
I mean 3.
They're telling me 2 is the best in the series and 3 is fucking toilet water.
I can vouch for that
Yeah.
to a pretty good extent. I mean, I had fun with Fable 3, but I mean, just as far as the content and how much could be done and how much I could do, I just care less about 3.
Yeah.